Welcome to the official YouTube channel for the Colin Cowherd podcast. Go on, hit that subscribe button if you're new so you don't miss any of our great football content this season.
I was blown away. I had heard his name, but I'd never met him personally. Scott O'Neill's really high level guy, and
Yeah.
clearly Brian Rolapp, the PGA Tour guy. If you're a right hand man for Roger Goodell for 20 plus years, I mean, you probably know what you're doing. And he was giving us great stories yesterday of dealing with David Stern and Josh Harris, who just happens to own the Sixers and the Redskins. Like these are
Oh
the
no,
people he was
he
around.
and James Dolan, like he's dealt with volcanic personalities.
I think it's a huge strength of his and Rolapp was the same. They're not golfers. So they're not, Rolapp said I play like 3 or 4 times a year. So that means they're not like country club guys. They're not thinking about the game. They think about business. And it's pretty black and white to figure out a way to make this happen. And talking to him yesterday, I don't know when it's going to happen, but like they understand that because this is a sport. Golf's a little stronger than tennis. Usually tennis has what, 2 or 3 guys that are like stars, right? They
Yeah.
had the last 20 years, like, Federer,
No,
Nadal,
golf's got
Djokovic. Golf typically has a lineup of, even if it's Tiger and Phil, there are 7, 8 more guys who are pretty
dude.
famous too. Ernie Els.
Yesterday, in order, Phil, Dustin, Sergio kept. We didn't even see Bryson. There was like 6 guys in a row, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
there's Phil, there's Dustin, there's Sergio, and then Hatton, the European guy, who's a stud. By the way, he doesn't even look like a golfer. In
No.
that heat, he had a long sleeve shirt on. I'm like, and he was drenched. So, like, they're listen again. Certain players, you get exemptions, right, for a certain amount of time. But the bottom line is the PGA doesn't run the Masters. Like they need tournaments that aren't majors to be interesting. And right now, a lot of them aren't.
Yeah, totally. I mean, I think as someone that loves the sport, you got to figure out a way to allow John Rahm to play Waste Management. You have to let Bryson DeChambeau, who's a California guy, to play Pebble Beach if he wants to. When they go play the Arnold Palmer in Florida, Brooks and DJ, those guys live there. Hey, you guys want to play there? And find a way to do. All these guys are friends. I mean, Brooks lives next to Rory. They play all the time. I mean, Terrell Hatton's on the Ryder Cup team with Justin Rose, Rory McIlroy, John Rahm, all these guys. It's a small, small world. I mean, they all live in 3 or 4 cities throughout America: Phoenix, Dallas, Jupiter, Florida. They all know each other. And at this point in time, I think sometimes, like any big fight, emotions were high 2 or 3 years ago. They've mellowed out. I mean, I had never been that close to it. I'd never gone to a golf event like that with the media, knowing people being a. It's got when I first got into radio and I started going to baseball games, and you could just walk up to batting practice and just like have a conversation with Bruce Bochy 2 hours before the game. I'm like, if you walked up to Andy Reid on a game day and tried to talk to him, I mean, he would have shoved you out of the, the camera. But it was a different culture. In golf, it's like these guys are hitting some balls. Brooke come over, have a joke. Guy Sergio walks by, how you doing? Brennan Steele, who was obviously a big fan of you, just came over and talked for a while. He plays golf with Joel Klatt in Southern California. The culture of golf is a little more once they get on the course, you could tell like all business once they hit. But on the driving range, like you can have conversations. So it's different than some of these other sports. But financially, there is a lot. I mean, that's where it's unique. I mean, there's a lot of money in terms of the people that get involved. I mean, look at typically the sponsors. It's like Rolex, Mercedes. I mean, most of these guys throughout the course of their career are sponsored by huge brands. I mean, Phil forever was like KPMG. It's like, Phil, what is KPMG getting out of it? Well, they got out of it. They would bring him to corporate events and he would play with people they want to do business with. They want Apple's accounting. So they have an event. Hey, Phil, will you play with Tim Cook in this round? Right. And that's
Right.
what they paid Phil $25 million a year to do. So that's where golf is. It's almost intersects, I would say. We talk about NFL as this huge business, and it is. But the players on the field aren't like dealing with corporate. It's golf. It's the intersection is strong. It's all kind of under one umbrella. The business, the golf, the sponsors, they're all kind of interconnected, and that's where I think the strength is in the group. And Liv has 4 or 5 guys that golf really needs to be playing with the other guys.
Yeah. John Middlekauff, great stuff. I'll say it again. Mickelson's got a little, he's got that 5 o'clock shadow. He looks slender.
Yeah, he
I mean,
inspired me. I got to lose some weight. I mean, he looks he's got to be in his best shape he's ever been in his life at 55
ever.
years old.
Yeah. All right. Good talking to you, buddy.
Thanks for the hospitality, Colin.
All right.